Hi everyone, it's Cheryl from the Lifestyle Digs, and I'm coming to you again from my living room with the messy dog blankets protecting my couch. And I've decided I'm going to start doing some book reviews from now time to time and just put them up on YouTube. And this one is a book that I just finished, and it's called 31st Dates. So I'm not sure if it's coming up backwards on your screen there or not, but I've just finished reading it. It's written by Stacy Widower, Wiedower. I'm not sure how exactly Widower or Widower, and it's published by Gemma Halliday Publishing. And I do like a lot of Gemma Halliday's publishing books. A lot of them are cozy mysteries and kind of funny. And this book, 31st Dates, it is called a romantic comedy, but I don't know, I read it, in comedy and humor, it's all subjective, but I didn't really find it, it had its moments, but I didn't really find it overly funny. I've read cozy mysteries that are a whole lot more funnier than this book. But, I like the premise. It's about Erin, a woman who lives in, I think, Dallas. I forgot now what city, but it was in Texas. I'm pretty sure she lives in Dallas. And she's a math teacher at the local high school. And her best friend is a guy named Ben. And so you can kind of tell probably how the book's going to end. I don't know about the rest of you, but any of the boys that I knew in elementary school, I haven't kept in touch with over the years, but that's back in the days before internet and cell phones, so maybe it's a little different these days. But she's just coming up 30 in about a year, and Erin comes up with a list of 30 things that she wants to do before she turns 30. And she's also thinking that she would like to date more men. She's not being too successful in the love department. So she kind of decides to kill two birds with one stone and to have a lot of men come along on these 30 things that she wants to do before she turns 30, which is in just over a year's time. And some of the things on her list are to go to Paris and to go to the Napa Valley, go skinny dipping, go skydiving from an airplane, crash a wedding, excuse me, see all the movies that won Academy Awards. So she's knocking them off her list and trying to get guys to go along on dates with her. So it sounds like a good premise. 30. A list of things to do. I mean, I think of what's the next milestone? 60. 60 things before 60. Well, there's no way that'll happen. Maybe 65 by 65 for me. But anyway, when she starts up a blog, Erin starts up a blog. She's got her list. She's got 31st dates, but somehow she dates one of the fellows at one of her fellow school teachers, and they go to a salsa dancing class, and they had a lot of fun with that. And but it comes back to the attention of the principal about her blog, and he ends up suspending her from the last couple of weeks of school before it lets out for the summer. So she gets suspended with pay. But it's almost a coming-of-age story as well, because Erin's blog really takes off. And one of the reasons it takes off is that her ex-boyfriend, Noah, I think his name was. Anyway, her ex-boyfriend is dating a best-selling author who just recently broke up with a big movie star. So she's probably getting a lot of viewers and a lot of subscribers to her blog just because of that connection, which is helpful. But she doesn't really chat about that too much. And but wouldn't it be nice if we could all get like tons of subscribers and tons of views for our blogs or YouTube videos? Things I didn't like about 31st Dates, although I like the premise of the list of things to tackle and going on 30 different dates with 30 different guys. She had all these best friends. She had her best friend Ben, the fellow that she's known since she was a kid. She lived with her roommate Sherry, another best friend, and then there was Hillary, who was also originally mentioned as her best friend. But she comes home one day and she shares this apartment with Sherry. So Hillary and the guy that Erin was dating at the beginning of the book, she finds him in her bed. they're having sex in her bed, and she kicks him to the curb, and I don't know why she didn't kick Hillary to the curb either. But Hillary is actually engaged to be married to someone else, and I don't know why Aaron just didn't say, hey, they broke up previously because Hillary was cheating on him, and I don't know why Aaron didn't say, hey, look, it's happening again, but I guess she decided it was none of her business. But what's really odd is that she stays friends with Hillary, even to the point of being a bridesmaid at her wedding still. Like, why do that? If I came home and found my best friend, supposedly best friend, in bed with my boyfriend, I wouldn't want anything to do with either one of them ever again. But that also comes up to the other premise. Why did they choose her bedroom? Like, they were in her apartment, and one of them came over to visit, and why not go to one of your own apartments if you're going to cheat on somebody? Why do it in somebody else's bedroom? Anyway, a little strange, but overall, I did enjoy the book, but I don't particularly call it a romantic comedy. My take on it would be chick lit, but it is a good book if you're looking for kind of a fun, clean read, and it's got a lot of action. They go to Paris, they go to the Napa Valley, they go skiing in Utah, so we got a lot of bit of action, and if you kind of like books that follow relationships and the whole premise, that the blog and the 31st dates, and then how the blog it ends up possibly going to be a TV series. And speaking of TV series, she also gets a chance to appear on The Bachelorette, or The Bachelor. She's going to be one of the Bachelorettes on The Bachelor TV show. So there was a lot going on, and ultimately, Erin never goes back to her teaching job because she's just her blog is taking off, and she monetizes it and is getting advertising revenue, and she's getting enough of an income. Like I say, wouldn't it just be great if this sort of thing could happen to us little guys that have blogs and YouTube videos? Anyway, if you're looking for a different book to read, and it's called 31st Dates, and it is by Tracy Widauer. This is Cheryl from the Lifestyle Digs, and thanks for listening today to my book review.